Alrighty, hope you're all doing good. Just a quick video today. Well, hopefully quick. I mean, we say that occasionally, but it turns out longer. But definition of knowing if you're at a party, it must be good if you've got to launch an inquiry to find out if you were at a party. That must have been some party. Right, so how this all works. Varden triangle. Right, we've covered that umpteen times. It's on your heel line and it goes out to the back here. You've seen Justin Rose. He uses it along with loads of other people. And if you just stand like that and feel this happen, because you need to, obviously, if you feel this here, the only way you can get there is this. Okay, so that's your checkpoint. Then you swing it round, and that's you. Now, like I say, when you swing, wherever you get to, your hands have got to come down, and you'll notice that that stays kind of like in its socket for a part, and then from there, everything swings through and round. In a nutshell, that's as simple as it is with every single club in the bag. It starts to get harder and harder to see. You see how your hands are really in close as well. So if you like, you've got like a vertical line going up and down here, this vertical line, but the club travels on that side of the line. Your hands stay in and through. Just like the diagram that we showed. That's actually Tiger Woods. I'll probably put that diagram back up at the start of this video and in the video so that you can have a look at it. It's all about the Varden triangle and how it relates. Varden grip, another key if you're going to be doing this, which I recommend, like totally cured my game, and it gets you swinging on, like I keep talking about, the monkey bars. Where are the monkey bars? Well, they're here and here, and they go thus. You cross over in the middle, and you're back on the monkey bars. Think about that, because once this clicks, you'll be thanking me, because your golf will improve. Even if you've seen this, like I've said to Neil and a few others, if you see this in a video and you know what to look for, your golf will improve. I've been, I'm a keen YouTuber, like not just putting stuff out to try and help folk, raise money for charity, all that, but also I watch a lot of videos too. And the fact that, I've watched a lot of videos, I've put a lot in the playlist, will help you. So if you're warming up, still go through that same procedure, and it just happens to be a sandwich, and then just slowly build your way up. And like I say, if you're doing one-handed warm-ups, still get yourself checked this way, and then bring it in, and then from there your one-handed warm-up continues, you see. Both hands, because there's no point in having, so if you're doing it with a longer club, in there, bring it round, and then keep that in there and just warm up with both hands, obviously till you get your rhythm. It will take you a few tries. Like I say, 50% of all buckets of balls do it one-handed, and the rest. So if you had 50 balls, it's 25 one-handed shots, and maybe 20 with both hands on the club. And you're not trying to get everything perfect, but what you are trying to do is get yourself used to that position. And you can see there, just like the rope drill, right? If you start it that way and then bring it back, you do get a lot more fluidity, so you might need to do that. So what you can do is lift it up, swing it back, swing it up, and swing it through. And you'll get like a more fluid motion. You can do that with any club at the range, and it reinforces what you've been learning with the towel or the rope. But basically all that's teaching you is, I'll show you here. So the monkey bars that I keep going on about, right, are here. There's the monkey bars there. Then they cross over and then you're back on the monkey bars. So once you've found that, then you know how your body's supposed to work in the golf swing. Which is great, because it simplifies it so much that even if you haven't been playing for a month, it's just like riding a bike again. A couple of shots and you're back in there. So your golf's going to improve. But I've been watching a lot of videos as well, and that was annoying me. Head-to-head driver comparisons with like draw bias drivers and a pro like low spinning driver, not even setting a draw bias. I mean, come on. Just like craziness. And then you've got all the other stuff that's going on in the background that you very rarely hear about, because I just basically don't watch Golf Mates videos. But obviously Liam's parted ways with Smiley, Lee, whatever his name was, and Liam's channel's very much in the ilk of that American channel, the Good Boys, where you see it all looks good, get it? But when you've got that many people on your channel and they're all contributing to your videos and they're all taking part in your videos and you're making money, then people start talking about shares of revenue, all that kind of thing, and those Good Boys are like, you know, all cut in a share because they all contribute and participate in the videos. And just like that with the Golf Mates, you know, people are tuning in to the Golf Mates, not just for Liam. There's all the other people that are on his channel, the Dick, OMP, and about 5 others that we see from time to time, eBay Pete, all that. So they're all integral parts of his channel. He's not a one-man band, so you know, that's where things get complicated. People start moaning about money and falling out and arguing, and that is just life, isn't it? Especially when there's money involved, because why is he getting that? Why am I only getting that? Why are you getting that? Why am I not getting that? That type of thing. Petty, but can destroy your channel or make things very difficult, right? So, gardening here, this part here that nobody believes, vertical drop, but it's so fast. But just like in karate, if you're training yourself, you don't start off in karate at full speed, do you? Because if you did, you could seriously hurt somebody that you're training with. So what you do is you practice the moves in slow motion until you build up to full speed, right? And then from there, it also is a kinetic form of learning, because your body and mind can connect and you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And then you can ramp it up to full speed. Best way to learn stuff. Yes, it takes longer, but it's valuable time spent at the range. What do I mean by valuable time? I mean that every time you go to the range, it's productive time, because you are reinforcing the basics that you want to get right. Like I say, make sure in the garden that you don't just grip the club like that. you've got to rotate and then put the hand on. These go up here. These from both hands go up between your edge of your shoulder and the edge of your neck. This part here is the most important part in golf. The reason for that is you actually want to keep this behind the ball at all times. I'll say that again, at all times. You can see there, I'm behind it, I can see the back of the ball, I can see down the club face, and from there, it's behind the ball at all times. Therefore, you're leading with the handle. Swing the handle. You may well understand swing the handle as a concept, but that is what you're doing, you're swinging the handle. Because that part there is ahead of that part there. Just like with a rope, if you're swinging the rope, you have to set it in motion forward and then swing it up and then swing it back, because it's a constant motion. And this will help you. So, arguments on YouTube, folk falling out with folk. YouTubers not, and this is an amazing thing, right? On YouTube, it's amazing that other YouTubers, some of them kid on, they collaborate with each other, right? And some of them do vlogs together. But the majority of YouTubers never work with other YouTubers or suggest you watch other YouTubers, supporting them, like what I do when I put out what to watch, and I've seen this and I think you should watch that, and this guy, recommend this guy, watch this, this ties into my channel, this ties into what I'm saying, reinforcing everything, promoting others, being positive on YouTube. That doesn't exist. They're all in it for themselves, most of them. You can blame Google for that, because these guys that put a video out a day, right? All these people who put a video out a day, they're all doing it because it's a money train. Because the Google algorithm pays on ads and number of views times by a ridiculous low figure of money. So like you need to, basically, if you get 75,000 views, whoopie-de-doo, you've just made yourself 75 quid. So you can understand why they put a video out every single day. Basically, every week, if they get 75,000 views, that's only 75 quid, or 70 quid, or 50 quid if it's 50,000 views, etc. Right? So every time they get that, that's say 10 videos at 50 quid. Well, whoopie-doo, that's £500. So you could say that guy's made £500 in a week, and then you times that by 4, that's not a lot of money. So that's why they're doing it. And obviously they've got all the other little sidelines, but that is the majority of why you see all these channels pumping out video content that, to be quite frank, if you're doing a video a day, just like Top Bloke and Golf Bloke, or whoever the heck he's called now, says, your content goes down the toilet because there's nothing original. It's all repeat, 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 repeat. And okay, this time of year there's new products coming out, but you wait and see how many driver reviews there are, and like head-to-heads that aren't even comparable because they're not the right blinking drivers. It's a sad situation. But that's just the way it is. Right, so the other thing I wanted to talk about as well is Mark Crossfield. Best thing that could have happened to Mark Crossfield was Koepka switching to Strixon golf clubs. I'll tell you why, because, well, Strixon in general, and that base of clubs, Cleveland, Strixon, that base, have very, very little presence in the UK. So now that Koepka's put them on the map globally, Mark Crossfield's position with Strixon in Cleveland is stronger than ever, as long as he continues to put great content out supporting Cleveland and Strixon, because as a brand they are going to jump this year with Kepka, Brooksy Boy, playing the equipment. Because look at the grouping in that, by the way. Grouping is like you throw a bath towel over them. I'm only joking. Right, so yeah, so Mark Crossfield's in a stronger position than any other YouTuber on YouTube right now. Channels that are on a shaky just now, well, there's a few of them. Anybody with Mizuno equipment and anybody with tailor-made equipment, because Mizuno have started up, and anyone with Ping equipment, Mizuno have started up their own actual YouTube channel, and it's very, very good. Very good. Ping have done it for ages, and it is top-notch stuff. Ping's YouTube channel is amazing, and it's got radar and loads of guests. Mizuno going the same way as Ping, and TaylorMade have got their own YouTube channel. Again, it's amazing. And to get a lot of top players, stars, likes of Tiger Woods makes appearances, and the Tour Van guys, everything. Right now, that's a lot more valid than what am I doing? Right, so that's about right. No missed yet. Well, it's better than going out there. That's another key point. Hogan's waggle, and you know, golfers waggle. When you check your waggle, like here, swing it around. Your waggle now here, look how different that waggle is. That's a waggle. So that's another checkpoint. So I think we'll round it up at that, because that's been quite an informative kind of waffle through a lot of questions that I got on the questions, because a lot of you questioned. A couple of really good points made. Too many to remember, I've replied to most of them. But channel's all for charity. Macmillan, Help the Heroes and Sheltered UK, all the ad revenue on this channel goes to the charities. So if we ever hit 1,000 subscribers, that would definitely help. A like, a share, that type of thing. I smash that like button. That always helps. Well, everyone else says smash that like button. Hope you've enjoyed it. From the non-YouTuber. I should change my channel to that name, the non-YouTuber. Because as much as I think the channel is brilliant, you know, the platform is brilliant, I love the platform, as equally as I love it, I equally hate it as much. Does that make sense? Can you love something and hate it at the same time? You ask my wife that. I think, well, cut.